Are you tired of hearing everyone talk about the chakras like some mystical force, then you were just left out of the loop? Have you ever had the passing thought to at least understand a little bit more about the chakras, what they are, and what purpose they serve? If you have answered yes to either of those, even if it's a mild meh, I guess, then this is the video for you guys. Everyone, welcome to Freeform Friday. My name is Ken, this is Phoenix Rising, and today it's Chakras 101. So, it is worth noting that some of the information in today's video is going to conflict directly with some of the information in last week's Freeform Friday. The reason being is that Monday's meditation really opened my eyes to how I viewed the two chakras here, the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. But with that said, let's get right into it. Okay, so the plan of attack is to break down each chakra, talk about it, its placement, what purpose it serves, any secondary name it might have, its element, and we're going to do that for every single chakra, all 7 of them. And I'm going to do it by busting out my handy dandy notepad. I call it a notepad. It's a drawing tablet. It's a fancy piece of equipment. So we are first going to draw our stick figure. Oh, I'm going to need a much bigger head than that, guys. Last time we had a very anatomically incorrect being. He's going to need arms. And I made that one way too big. Let's take his arms away so we can give him back. All right, there's that, and that. All right, now we are in business. Okay, so the first one that we are going to focus on is the root chakra, also known as Muladhara. The root chakra, or the Muladhara in Sanskrit, is the first and primary chakra believed to be located at the base of your spine. It is linked with the color red. Go ahead and write red. And its element is earth. All right. So we've got that in there. The root chakra is thought to affect how you connect to the world and to control feelings of survival, ambition, dependency, and stability. As the primary source of energy, its unbalanced can lead to feelings of deep fear and insecurity that hurt your drive to succeed, causing feelings of frustration and lack of purpose, ultimately knocking you out of alignment, as pretty much any unbalance can. When the root chakra is balanced, it is thought to create feelings of security, positivity, energy, independence, and strength. The root, the grounding, the blessing. That's why it is root, and that is why it is earth. Now, moving on up, the second chakra is the sacral chakra. Its color is going to be orange. And it is also known as the Svadhisthana in Sanskrit. And its element is going to be water. That's an E, not a C. All right, I think the designation's been made clear. So let's read about the sacral chakra. Below the navel, the Svadhisthana chakra radiates the color orange and represents the element water. The sacral chakra is considered to be responsible for sexuality, creativity, intuitiveness, self-worth, compassion, and adaptability. When the sacral chakra is unstable, it's thought to cause emotional outbursts, a lack of creativity, and sex-obsessed thoughts. So it sounds like a lot of people with porn addiction could use the sacral chakra. could use balancing it. not to laugh at anyone with an addiction, but that's just the first thing that popped into my mind. But we'll go down into more and more info as to what unbalances can cause. Any unbalance here is going to topple over the delicate tower that we are of unity and strength. So, balance is key, and let's keep moving forward. So the next thing we have here is the solar plexus chakra, also known as the Manipura. And guys, this information is I am reading it clearly off of the web. It's not something that I have ingrained in me, as I said in the previous video that I made about chakras when I busted this out. It's more so something where I just try to activate them because of the feeling they give me. So I am actually learning about this as I'm telling you all about it. So we're learning together, and it's fantastic. So we have the solar plexus. Its color is going to be yellow. And it is going to be fire. Its element is fire. Okay. So the Sanskrit name of the solar plexus chakra, Manipura, means city of jewels, and it's believed to be found between the rib cage and the navel. Its color is yellow, and it is tied to the fire element. For those who believe in chakras, the solar plexus chakra is the center of self-esteem and emotions like ego, anger, and aggression. It is thought to present itself on a physical level through digestive problems, liver problems, or diabetes. On an emotional level, if the solar plexus chakra is imbalanced, it is believed to cause feelings of depression and low self-esteem. When it is balanced, it would become a source of energy, productivity, and confidence. I don't have a lot to say on that. All of these are problems that I've suffered in the past, so I don't know. There are things that I have overcome as well. Although I think one of my biggest problems that I still have yet today is in dealing with the throat chakra. Again, I take everything into consideration, but I don't live and die by the chakra. It's just something that I find very interesting. So I'd love to share the knowledge. And that's what I'm doing. Moving on to the heart chakra. Its color is going to be green. Now, the reason I'm writing this down as I am and not using colors is because I'm color deficient. I said that in last Friday's video, and it is disheartening because I would love to set this up in a way where everything is popping with color and everything, but once it gets to indigo and violet, it's game over. So I'm not going to even attempt to do that for everything else. So I don't know. You're getting the best of me right now, and that's all I can provide you. Moving on with the heart chakra, its element is air. And now that we've completed our little diagram, let's go ahead and read a little more. Connected to organs such as the heart and lungs, the heart chakra is believed to lie at the middle of the cardiovascular system. The heart chakra connects lower chakras to higher ones. Its color is green, and its element is air. The heart chakra is considered a link to compassion, trust, passion, and love for self and others. When Anahata chakra, that's its Sanskrit name, Anahata, is out of balance, it is believed to cause anger, lack of trust, anxiety, jealousy, fear, and moodiness. An overactive heart chakra is thought to lead to high blood pressure, heart palpitations, and heart problems. A lot of caffeine can lead to some of that as well. Ultimately, one of the best things that I've ever had the pleasure of taking part of is handling my own emotions, grounding myself, really reining those in, not letting them get the best of me. And I did that by breathing exercises, meditation. What else does that kind of handle? Your chakras. When you meditate, when you breathe that in, recall this past meditation Monday with our chakra charging meditation that we did. You watched that, right? If you did not, there is a card that you can click on right here to go watch that video. Fantastic. Highly recommended from me. I'm biased. What can I say? But when we are focused and reining those emotions in and charging our chakras, things just happen. And they happen naturally. You don't have to put a lot of focus on it, just enough, right? Just enough to manage and to, number one, control your emotions. If you control your emotions, you control a lot. You control a lot about what happens in your life if you control yourself and your emotions. So heal the heart chakra. Try to heal that and see how that benefits you. Now, a lot of people will say it's just your mind, it's just madness, but if it helps you, who's anyone to tell you that you're full of it? That's all I can say. Moving on here, we have the throat chakra. What is that? Throat? Looks like I wrote throut. Pardon the terrible handwriting. So the throat chakra, also called Vishuddha, it looks like is its name. Vishuddha, maybe. I believe it is pronounced Vishuddha. That is the throat chakra. Its color is going to be blue. And its element is ether, which is my favorite element of them all. But let's go ahead and read a little bit deeper. Let's actually make that look like a bee or something. I don't know. We need to. Okay, that's good enough. I need to stop being a stickler. So here we go. Let's read about the throat chakra. Vishuddha, the throat chakra, is thought to control the neck, mouth, tongue, and other parts of the throat area. The throat chakra's color is blue, and its element is ether. The throat chakra is tied to self-expression, communication, and confidence. Balancing throat chakra is believed to regulate the flow of hormones and help inner thoughts to be spoken in a positive manner. So the best way that I'm quantifying this in my mind from this description is that with the when you handle that throat chakra, right, since it is your voice, it controls your inner voice as well as your outer voice. So if you have difficulties communicating, it's thought to focus on that and fix your voice, inner and outer, gain confidence. And one thing that I did touch on in my previous video on the chakras from Meditation Monday, I did speak about how, while they are separate, if you utilize them all in a connected manner, like the sky's the limit, like literally they are meant to be one. I want to just say the word unity, but I couldn't fit it into that sentence. So when it comes to your chakras, they all kind of feed into one another and create you. So the best thing that I can tell you is to continue to repeat what I have been saying up to this point when I've been talking about the chakras, is that it feels good to utilize them. It feels good to charge them, and it feels good when you fix certain behaviors that you have identified as pitfalls. So all in all I can say is that utilizing these as one full package is much better than thinking about them as separate, because when I was only using my third eye chakra, I was just randomly connecting to other people, and that's really when my empathic abilities just kind of snowballed into a monster, and I was able to feel like everything everyone felt, and I was just kind of at the mercy of feeling a lot of emotions. But I'm getting off topic here. I'm going way too deep. Let's rein it in, and let's get to that chakra that I was just talking about, and that is the third eye chakra. So the third eye chakra, also known as Ajna, Ajna, A-J-N-A. I'm not sure how that is pronounced. I want to say it's one of the ones that I just used. Its color is going to be indigo. And ironically enough, while this is considered the psychic center, it does not have any element tied to it. No element. But, I mean, you have all these other elements. You have all 5 elements before. So what element really is there at this point? And since it follows all of those, it makes sense that that would be the most superpowered one in the body. But I don't know. Let's read on a little bit more, right? I don't want to get too ahead of myself because I do have some thoughts that I would like to share. But ultimately, I would like to see what this is. The third eye, or Ajna, I'm going to call it Ajna. The third eye, or Ajna chakra, is set between the eyebrows. The third eye has no elemental association, but is represented by the color indigo. Often used as asana practice as a focal point, the third eye chakra is believed to control your intellect, intuition, wisdom, and spiritual power. According to this belief system, an open and balanced third eye chakra allows you to notice the connections in this world and beyond. An underactive third eye chakra is thought to manifest as a headache, a migraine, or blurry vision. When balanced, the third eye is believed to free you from earthly attachments. Well, I gotta say, from that description, I definitely have an average middle of the road third eye chakra. I am interested in what asana practice is, because I have no idea what that is. The health benefits of yoga. So it is yoga, and I know that meditation is something that they follow up yoga practices with a lot. So the third eye chakra, I would say I have a very interesting outlook on life, and I don't have a lot of value for material objects anymore. Obviously, I mean, I did buy a new computer. I do have a very fancy system for weights and all this, but they all serve a purpose. It's not like I'm just buying a material object to have it. Everything I have serves a purpose. I do not have a fancy car just to drive around. If I wanted a sports car, I could afford one. I do not wish to have that payment, though. And honestly, I drive an SUV. I like having the ability to haul something if I need to, just having that room. And you know, my fiance loves it too. She actually uses the cargo space more than I do. Almost said obviously, meant actually. But we've strayed far and away from the topic at hand. So we've gone through the root, the sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, and third eye chakras. And now we are going to get to the top dog, if you will, the crown chakra, also known as Sahasrara. That is such a great name, and I absolutely nailed that enunciation. Like, you know, when you say something and you just feel like it's the first run and you nailed it, that's what I felt. Just glowing. Sahasrara. Just, it sounds so great. The crown chakra, before I read about it, let's go ahead and write a little bit down. Oh my, I am running out of room here. So the crown chakra, its color is going to be violet. And so far as I can see, it also has no element. However, these last two, while they do not have any elemental association to them, they are probably the two most overpowered chakras you have. The third eye we just discussed is the psychic center. It allows you to connect to things like other people, feel emotions, gets you tied into some more etherical aspects of this world, if you will. And the crown chakra is what literally ties you into the ether itself and allows you to receive this energy that is in abundance completely all around you. Let me go ahead and read this about Sahasrara so we can go ahead and finish this out. Sahasrara, the crown chakra, is at the top of the head, the highest of the 7 main chakras. The crown chakra color is violet or white. Ooh. So we will put a / white in there because we gotta put it in. We just gotta put it in there. Okay. So violet or white, also known as the 1,000-petal lotus chakra, this is considered the most spiritual of the central chakras. Opening the crown chakra is believed to connect a person to their higher self. Ooh. Since it's the place of spirituality, enlightenment, and energetic thoughts. It is tied to inner wisdom and the cosmos. When unbalanced, the crown chakra is thought to influence depression, disconnection from the outside world, frustration, and destructive emotions. So as I said, the crown chakra seems like the goat of the chakras so far, tying you to your higher self. I do have some stories to share for a Freeform Friday later on down the line about the higher self, the lower self, being in tune and being tied to those existences. That also kind of goes into the oversoul. It's going to be a much, much bigger video. But that's going to wrap it up, so let's get to the wrap up. Guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me today on this Freeform Friday, going over chakras, telling you all about them. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. As always, guys, if you learned anything or found value in this information, please give this video a like and share it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, as it would ultimately help me tremendously. And there is always a lot more to come. And now that we've talked about all of that fun stuff, guys, my name is Ken, and this has been Phoenix Rising. Please remember to always embrace the light and spread the light. And as always, I'll see you next time.